Hello, how's it going? Thanks for tuning in, guys. How are you? It's Thursday already. Super excited. We've been great work this week. I'm gonna show you one of the new minis we'll be releasing this weekend or starting next week, and let's start working on a new one. Let me post on Patreon. YouTube Live. What's the link? Hey Mark, how are you? All right, just posting on Patreon, and then we'll start. Welcome everyone on Twitch and YouTube. I see that some people are tuning in, so welcome. How's it going? Okay. That's already on. By the way, there's 98 patrons already. We're about to hit 100, so that's super exciting as well. We're thinking on maybe doing something to celebrate that goal, which is awesome. Mark, are you on YouTube and Twitch? Mark. All right. So I have my base mesh here. Oh, let me turn this on. Hopefully it'll still have battery. 30%. Hopefully that'll be enough. Alright, so I got my base mesh and got a couple of references here. Let me just switch this to ZBrush. And let's get started. So I really like this base mesh. Bought it from an artist I found on ArtStation, and it just makes my life super easy. Alright, so what I usually do first is merge it all. Merge visible, then dynamesh it so that it all becomes the same part of the same piece. And now I'll just remesh. Okay, so this works great as a starting point. Turn on symmetry and let's go. So I'll be blocking or trying to block most of the objects and shapes as quickly as possible before going in and adding a lot of detail. So I want a hoodie. So just FYI, this is gonna be the going on with ZBrush. The Demon Huntress. So this is gonna be her hoodie. And it's not a full mini, it's just a bust. Some of you guys have been requesting this. So here it is. So just blocking out the general volumes. Okay. I think that's good enough for now, so let's gonna be putting all these elements super rough and then we'll go back to them. Let's create a sphere. I'm gonna put it in here. Some sort of protector for the like shoulder pads. Actually, let's do it this way. Hey Long, welcome. How are you doing? Thanks for tuning in. Alright, so this part I'll try to make it look as a pad, super rough. Let's duplicate this and something that looks like I can like something like that. Just want to have a cool element on each side. Right now we're going in super rough, so it's gonna be looking bad for a little while, but once we have everything looked out and start detailing everything, it'll start to look like what it should. Right now, just bear with me. This is how all models look in the beginning. Like most of the models we've been working here, I've started working them off screen just because sometimes this initial part can be a little bit boring, but figured you'd like to see the whole process. So this is where we can get creative with the shapes. We're not committing to anything right now. All right. Okay, so I think this is too thick right now. Jacob Armor, and I feel like I've missed everything. What do you mean? Gone for 10 minutes and feel like I've missed everything? What do you mean? We just started. We've been going for like... Stream's been live for 16 minutes now, and we had the wait stream screen for like 5 minutes, so we've not missed anything. We started off a base mesh, because too much time goes into starting from a sphere, so I used this head base mesh. I already did some things to it, but yeah, we started from a base mesh. We didn't start out from nothing. No, it's not already done. This is just the base mesh. It'll change a lot. And over time, you'll see me reusing a lot of elements. Like, for example, this will be a very unique piece, and since it's a bust, I don't want to do it too much. But if it was a complete mini, I would use at least some parts of the mechanical arm from the dwarf for these shoulder pads to save some time. Let's try to make it thinner. And alright, so I'm gonna paste both of this together. Gonna merge down and then dynamesh them. So auto groups and zero mesher. Alright. So this is a good starting point. Oh no. Now we can start putting in some detail, but not too much. I don't want to commit to these basic shapes. Not until I have everything blocked out. So just a couple more strokes in here, and we'll be done. No. Let me see, how much battery do we have? 23%. Okay, so that's not gonna be enough. Okay, so let's duplicate this and So that's good enough for now. Gonna hop over my laptop in a few. Alright, that's cool. Now let's work a little bit more on this part. Let's make it come all the way to the front. Okay. So I'm trying to find the main shapes of this cloth. I want it to feel like it's kind of heavy. So it's a matter of just moving it around until I'm happy with it. This might be a little bit too much. Also, this part looks weird. Okay. Let's bring this down a little bit. Cool shape like that here in the front, and probably this look better on the top. Wait. There you go. So it's starting to look better already. Let's put in a cube or two for the base. I found a pretty cool base from Diablo 3, I think. Really liked it, so I'm gonna do something similar. Whoops. Oh. Let's make them thinner, just a little bit. Oh, this might be too much. Maybe something I have as tall. Okay. And we'll continue working on that later. Or actually, let's just put in a little bit of detail. Probably we'll want to keep the base flat so that it prints better. Or we could duplicate it and put something in there just like that. Smooth the mask. All right. So how did the engineer come out? Did you guys print it? I saw the ones you posted on Discord, but that was it. Maybe no, it's not gonna be just the face. I'll probably get all the way until the chest. Right now I'm just trying to block out all of the pieces, but we'll be moving stuff around a lot right now. So I'm not committing to anything yet. I have the second one I need to cure. Alright. Alright. Did it come out good? I loved how the little pieces, the little screw on his hand looks like all the details in there. I didn't know if that would show up in the print, but it did, and it looks great. How much time did it take to print? So this is gonna be like an armor plate, something like that. Three hours? Wow, that's nothing. Had to scale it down, really? How much? Was it too big? To match the height of the other dwarfs? Oh, I see. You guys want to see something cool? Just finished rendering another mini. If you want me to, I'll show it to you. We won't be releasing it yet because there's just a couple of things that need to be taken care of, but probably during the weekend. What kind of question is that? He's gonna see something cool. All right, let me finish the plate and I'll show it to you. We just finished, well, not we, because I didn't make it. But, well, I rendered it and prepared it for printing, but the model wasn't made by me. But it was just finished yesterday, and it's looking pretty awesome. I put it with on the same scene with the dwarf, It looks amazing. So let me just make this a little bit more circular. I think that's enough for now. Let's move this around a little bit. Let's see remesh it. There's a lot of polygons in there right now. It's kind of hard to move the general shape with so many polygons. So kind of want to select only the sides, and let's move it back. And let's pinch in here and pinch in here. Okay. Now let's do the same as we did for the paths. Let's duplicate a couple of times. Now this is actually, that's the right size. And the cloth should be resting on top of the plate. Now let's make this go all the way inside so that it's not visible. Alright, so let's save and let me show you the renders. Alright, there it goes. Let's open. Let me turn this on, and we'll put in here this girl better here. Alright, and let me look for those images. Alright, they're not edited yet, so this is the raw rendering, the 3D from the 3D model. So that's it. What do you think? Let me duplicate it. I don't know how to duplicate it. Let's add a new image. Alright, there it is. What do you think? It is badass, right? Came out great. I love all the... Oh, this is not the best shot. Let me change this. Sweet wagon. Yes. This one's the best. Like, all the elements on the back part. They're amazing. It'll probably be a pain to print, but it'll be worth it. Yes, I also like all the detail. It came out really cool. These will be available probably during the weekend or first days of the next week, just because I got a lot of stuff to do this weekend, so I might not be able to finish it. Yes, it will. You think everything's gonna be printing fine? Like all the spears and all these swords on the back. Let me turn this one off. What am I doing? Like everything here. XY Dark War. What are you doing here? Well, he's here almost every stream, right? Aren't you, XY? Oh, yes, it will. It'll be a bitch to print. Yes, it will. Thinking we should probably cut it in some parts, but we'll see. Yeah, we will find out. Anyway, that's the big surprise. Like all the detail on the wood. Oh, come on. Looks super nice. Although, if you don't print it big enough, it won't show up. You're new patron, really? Then I must be confused, because I thought I had seen you before on stream. Well, welcome and thank you for your support then. We really appreciate it. This is a model I would like to see painted, although I wouldn't paint it because I'm sure it will take a lot of time. Anyway, that's the next model that we'll be releasing. Alright, let's continue working on this girl. And I kind of want to make the cloth feel a little bit better, so I might be spending a little bit more time right now in here. So the easy way of doing this is just creating cloth in Maya or Blender or Marvelous Designer or whatever 3D simulation program, or whatever 3D program can run cloth simulations, and that'd be super easy and quick. But I kind of like I like sculpting cloth. It's one of the hardest materials to sculpt, and I think it'll be fun. It'll be like, it would look good if I ran a simulation, but I don't know. I think I'll be more satisfied with it this way. I have a bunch of cloth brushes that I use. Yeah, like that's a big help. I have a couple of brushes as well, but like simulating the cloth literally, like, oh, it'll froze. Oh, I think battery's dead. All right, let me go get another. Oh no, it's working right now. %20 still. Then why is it turning off? All right, let's give it another go. $10 for them, and it's like 150 alphas. Which pack do you have? Is it stylized or kind of realistic? Because most of the ones I have are realistic stuff. Like most of them come from photo scans and those sort of things. And I've been kind of looking for more stylized alpha packs. Message you it later. All right, thank you. Okay. Bareback. Yeah, for sure. Okay, now that looks a bit better. Let's get these guys in place. Okay, and let's do the same for this one. It's too thin. Let's inflate these parts right here. So this still looks super blocky. Let's add a little bit of volume. That one I checked out. Alright, I'll check it out later. I don't wanna, like, I'm running out of battery on the tablet, so I'll check it out after the stream. Thank you. Okay. So I'm not really happy with how this looks yet, so let's see. I'm gonna pull this inwards a lot, as well as this. Like that looks way better. Let's hide this inside, this part as well, and move this a little bit. This is Demon Hunter from Diablo 3, yes? Well, I'm basing, like most of my references are from D3. But if you have any request or an element you would like to see on her, just let me know and I'll put it. Like, it's not strictly from D3. It's just I like the art style, and most of my reference I gathered are from that game. Let me duplicate this again. So we got some basic shapes going on. I'd like to exaggerate everything a bit more, maybe make these shoulder pads bigger. Like, I'm still not committing to anything. I'm not cleaning up the shapes yet. Just trying to make it look cool at a distance, and we'll be putting it more detail as we go. Now let's append a new sphere. Let's create some sort of shoulders for her. Probably won't be seen, but just so that we can have an idea of where the shoulder pads would go, and like where the clothes should be as well. Okay. So something like this should be enough. Let's zero mesh it. And this will be our arm. So all of this should be a little bit backwards. There you go. This maybe would look cooler if it was a little bit rotated. Okay, and now let's mirror this. Oh no. Let's do it again, and let's turn symmetry on this time. Okay. Okay, now for this part, I kind of want to have a shoulder pad, but wait, what happened here? Okay. Not the same as this one. Wait, what happened to the other one? Here it is. So maybe a little smaller. Let's give it like more of a pointy shape, like that. Now I want to have some sort of spikes here. Let's zero mesh it. Get a cleaner topology. Hope she doesn't have to tilt her head. LOL. Oh. Hopefully she won't. You're right. I'll put them in here just in case. Just in case she does. Back in the day when I used to play RuneScape, like Dragon Armor was the... I don't know if you've played the game, but Dragon Armor was kind of the best thing around. And I was obsessed with getting that armor set, so I kind of want to get something that looks like that. It's like some dragon claws or something. Now you're right, this part might be a little bit big, or maybe it's just too close to her head. So let's move it. Oh, that's better. Looks cool. Yeah, it's starting to look cool. Although we're still figuring out some parts of the sculpt, it's starting to look like something. Now, we haven't touched the face at all, so we maybe should start thinking a little bit about it. Let's sear mesh it so that we get symmetrical topology, and let's make her look a little bit better. Let's put some lips in there. Okay, it's a great beginning. I'm glad you're liking it. If you got any requests, by the way, for this model, now it's the time. Like, this is when we can put whatever we want on top of her, before we start detailing everything out. Alright, so I'm not liking the mouth a lot, but it's good for now. Let's go to the nose. Let's have a pointy nose. And let's append the ice. That looks right. So let's mirror them. They're a little bit too far apart from each other, so let's move them. So it's starting to look a little bit creepy. Let me smooth a little bit and remesh this. That's better. Let's subdivide, and yeah, let's add do I want it to be in here or the face? No, let's make it separate. So let's extract just like that, and do the same for the lower lid. I like to do it this way and then just paste it to the head. I think it looks a little bit better, especially in printing. Sometimes I don't even paste them together. I'll just have them be separate objects, and all these like this transition between these two objects will look super crisp, but once printed it'll look just fine. So that's why I do it this way. Right now let's add some pupils. That too big? Yes. Actually, I think the eyes are way too big. So this is the tricky part. Well, it's not, it's kind of tricky, but it mostly takes time to make it look nice and not creepy. Soften this a little bit. Needs a little bit more volume. So the mouth's starting to look a little bit nicer. This looks a little bit pinched. But okay, that nose not working. So I kind of want to give her that cartoon look, but not like Fortnite cartoon. If you know what I mean. Like, I don't want it to be super realistic. I want the proportions to be a little bit stylized. But not all the way. I kind of have to find some middle ground on that. Looks weird, but gotta keep moving things around until I like it. So I think it's almost there, but not yet. There's still something that is bugging me. I think I'll just leave it as it. I think it's this part, but I'm gonna leave it like that for now and continue with this forehead part and the eyebrows. And then we'll go back to each of the other parts. The tricky part with making young women is the skin tends to be super smooth and the transitions are super clean, so it's sometimes harder than, let's say, I know, a beast or something. So if you're sculpting a beast's skin, you could go like super roughly and do stuff like that, and then it'll look right, or errors won't be as noticeable. Sometimes even errors will look good and you'll keep them, but with kids and women, you gotta be super patient. And I'm not even bothering about the ears, cause they're not gonna be visible, I think. Let's see. Yeah, they won't. Now that looks super weird. Let's make this guys smaller. Maybe that was too much. Okay, she looks like she's scared. So I'm not liking the eyelids, so gonna work without them for a little bit. I want to make sure everything else is working. Actually, I'm gonna turn this off. Smooth it a little bit. The nose is a little bit big as well. It's just a matter of going back to each part and adjusting proportions, not committing to what you've already sculpted. Like if you got a smooth whole part and maybe lose some detail, it's worth it in the long run. So I want to make a little bit bigger, but just the lower lip. Eyes are a little wide. Yeah, they are. They are. You're right. Let's move them back there. Oh, I think I've run out of battery this time. Nope, there it is. Alright, cool. Alright, that's starting to look better. I think I'm gonna leave them out for now. I'm not quite happy with it. What did I miss? Not much. Been working on the face. A little bit. Looks like a great base so far. Thank you. Yeah, it's starting to look like starting to look a little bit better. Now I'll turn on the eyelids again. Try to make them look good. So I'll try to follow that same shape I did with the eyelids, with the eyebrows. Oh, let me turn on the perspective on the camera. Oh, where is it? So I moved it out from my... Oh, here it is. Put it back. Never seen someone do eyelids like you. Is that standard, having eyelids separate? It's not standard. It's just the way I like doing them. Like depending for what the model is, sometimes I'll paste them and dynamize them to the head. And but for printing, most of the times I'll just keep them separate, just because the part where the face and the eyelid touches, in my opinion, looks the transition looks a little bit better. Also, it makes it way easier to move them around, like having them like this. But there's no right or wrong way to do it, as long as it looks good. Now she's starting to look better, but she doesn't look too mean, so let me give her a neutral pose where everything's working. course, I'm not even caring about all of this part here. Looks awful, but since it's not visible with the hoodie, I don't care. Now, the eyes are super weird right now. It's like she's scared or something. Let me turn this off. I don't like this part here. Okay. So now that it looks a little bit better, I'm gonna save before doing this. No. Oh yes, that's the name. Let's T-pose mesh. Probably the neck's a little bit tall. It's too long. That's what I mean. Now with the move, I'm gonna mask the eyes because I don't want them not to be round. Now, why? Oh, local symmetries. Wait, what? What is this? Oh, it's... Of course. Okay, then this is not gonna work. Alright, we'll keep moving it around until it looks good then. You would move the chin out a little. Okay, I'll try it. I'm running out of battery on the tablet. Let me get another one. Be right back. All right. Bringing out the big guns? No, actually, no. This is the smaller one. Like the problem with the other one, like it's the same model, but the other one's larger. But the jack broke. I don't know when, and now it only works as a wireless one. But no, I was thinking of bringing the pen display here, but too much hassle. What the hell? Why is it doing that? Okay, that's super weird. Let me save and we'll reset ZBrush. Gotta be a pet? Maybe. Yes, that was it. Yeah, she kind of looks like a child right now. You're right. It's probably because of the... Put this away. It's probably because of the eyes. They're kind of big. Like usually, at least to me, it takes me a lot of back and forth to get female faces looking good. Maybe I should practice them more, or they're just harder than guys to me for some reason. Now they're too small. Great. Now, oh, almost everyone's on YouTube. Welcome everyone on the YouTubes. That's weird since we started streaming on Twitch as well. Like most people were watching from Twitch. But that's cool. I feel like YouTube works better. Like Twitch sometimes lags, at least on me when I'm looking when I'm watching someone else's stream, and I've heard some of you have had problems with Twitch as well, so I don't know. It's cool to have it on YouTube as well. Okay, it's starting to look better. Size of the eyes looks great. This looks great as well. I think that having eyelashes and eyebrows will help a lot. So let's extract that. Did I accept it? No. I like YouTube because it keeps the files. What do you mean? Like the videos? Because Twitch does that as well. Now what kind of eyebrows do we want? I think something super slim. Huh. Okay, I'm gonna go like that, and then I'll smooth it out. There you go. I want just a little bit of volume there. Now maybe that's too much. She looks so cute. I kind of want her to be, or have that evil look on her. Or what do you think? Let's bring this down. Okay, so that made it look better. Let's narrow the nose and bring out a little, maybe the nose. All right. Yeah, it's getting better. I think that's enough for now. I'll, at least for a little bit. Let's just move this around a tiny bit. Let's continue with something else. Alright, awesome. Now the neck. It's a bit long. Let's make sure this is a little bit pinched and great. Now let's work a little bit more on this part. Let's work a little bit more on the cloth. Actually, this one I do want to get a good print of it, and maybe not even one, because I'm sure the first one's gonna be terrible. But I want to start painting with an airbrush, so this might be a fun project to learn on once it's printed. Especially because I want to learn how to do transitions with the airbrush, and seems like skin like hairs, like this face, would look great with all those with good transitions. So seems like it'll be good practice. All right. Okay, now this part here. Like, how much of her face should be covered? Like, all the way to the eyebrows? Or is it too much? Still have the hair. Oh, of course, the hair. Yeah, I'll put that in right now. Okay, let's do hair. I don't want this to be too thick. Okay. Now hair. Just can't stop with the face, right? Oh, there you go. That made a huge difference. Well, I kind of wanted her to have her coming out of the hoodie, but what do you think? I think it would be fine without her, but others may feel differently. Let's try something out, and if we're not sure about it, then we'll get rid of it. I kind of like her. It can give the whole model a little bit more, make it feel a little bit more dynamic, but we'll see. Without it, I'll think she's a he, but that okay these days? Well, as long as you don't assume it. All that, never mind, let's not talk about it. I don't want to get in trouble. But it's just crazy. Alright, so agreed, yeah. Like, to be honest, I don't even care about it that much, so, and it seems like everyone's talking about it, so anytime someone just mentions that, I'd rather not talk, but yeah. So I do like the hair. Of course, we would put this would be like the base of it, and there would be like a lot of other little hair. So let's make a couple. I'm gonna pan a C-sphere, and this is something I've not done in a while, using C-spheres. They're pretty useful. So the way these guys work is you can just move them around, place them where you need them to be, and you can keep adding to them. For example, I can do that and then just add a couple of them in the middle. Whoa, shit. Let's do that. Let's scale that up. And then the beauty of this is that I can just press A and see how it would be if it was a mesh. And if I'm happy with it, then I'll go to adaptive skin and just make adaptive skin. And then, is that it? No. This is the modifier lecture. Yeah, script polymers really. Okay, and now I can just turn this off, I think. No, turn that off. Come on, turn that off, and let's append. What's going on? The newly made mesh. There you go. So that's, and I still keep the sea spheres here, so that's an easy way to create this little hair. Little pieces of hair coming out of the main volume of hair. So I would just, maybe I overdid it. Hopefully this will print well. Let's inflate this. Perfect. I use that a lot. Yeah, it's super useful, right? Alright, and sometimes I'll just duplicate it and move it around. Maybe scale it down. There you go. Looks great. Now I kind of want to duplicate this part and move it to the other side, because I don't want all the hair coming out from the same side. So let's put some hair from this side as well. Although I'm starting to think that's a stupid idea. Let's see. Duplicate it, move it around. What is that link? Discord app. Oh, nice. That's awesome. Looks super cool. Yes, love it. That print came out so nice. Yes. I love how the mechanical arm looks. Here he is with the smoke. Yeah. Actually, the smoke came out better than I thought it would. I was not so sure when sculpting it, but I kind of like it. The way it came out, I like it a lot. No, not liking it. Let's get rid of it. What I'll do is just grab one of these guys and put it here. And that way it's coming out from this side, but it's going on this to the same direction the other ones are. So there you go. Loved it. No, loved it. Wait. Yeah, it needed hair. You're right. You loved it? Fuck. Well, we can always put it again. Okay, let's try something else. I'll try doing the same thing, but with one of these that actually looked better than the one I used before, which was the main body, the main volume of hair. So this one looks a little bit cleaner. That doesn't even make sense, right? Why would it be coming up like that? Actually, that doesn't look bad at all. A bit more subtle, but still looking good. There you go. By the way, there's a lot of people tuning in. Welcome everyone. How's it going? Let me save before something happens. I always say that I know, but and then it never crashes, but I don't want to risk it. Alright, let's keep duplicating this guy. Now I'll make it so that the hair strands come out from the actual main volume of the hair. Let's zero mesh it. Oh, Dynamesh still on. No. Oh, that's too much. Alright. Just a couple more. Let's duplicate this. Actually, let's just leave it. Let's just leave it like that for now. These pads look way too blocky right now, so let's get them looking better. What's this music? Where do I have it? Oh, here it goes. Gonna have to remesh all of these guys so that I can clean them up. Super weird to use these headphones because I cannot hear myself when I have them on, so sorry, going back and forth, getting kids ready for bed. I'm still here. Oh, no worries. That's fine. That's fine. Actually, I should go to bed soon as well. So, let's see. We've been live for a little over 2 hours. It's just a couple more minutes. 15 more minutes and I think I'll be done. for tonight. Although I would love to keep working on this all night. Got a lot of stuff to do tomorrow. Good progress. Yes, it actually was. I kind of want to put the same amount of time to these busts as I do usually on other minis, so that they are super detailed. So even though we made a lot of progress, I do want to get in every little corner of the model and add detail to it so that it looks awesome once printed and painted. Okay, so that looks better. There you go. Alright, now this I wanna split into parts. Let's start subdividing. Just add a little bit more detail. Just a little bit. Alright. We'll have something here. Still don't know what, but some sort of badge or something, I don't know. I'll just put it as a placeholder for now. I'll mirror this. I was thinking of putting a lot of them, but actually just 2 should be fine. Alright. What's going on? There you go. Still not that happy with the face, but I mean, it's way better than it was, but still not there. There's something missing here. Anyway, we'll get it next time. For now, I don't know what the hell's going on. There you go. I'm going to add some sort of shirt or cloth that she has under her armor, and that's gonna be it for tonight. Face is great. Thank you for saying that. I mean, it does look way better than it did. We did some good progress, but there's a little bit more I'd like to it looks like a face and it looks like a she. That's good, but I also wanted to have a certain look and certain or some sort of expression. So that's what she's missing. It's not a lot, but it does take time because it's a lot of back and forth. But we'll get there next time. Let's remesh this. So just like the eyelids, I'm gonna duplicate this, and even though it's same thing, like it's the same object, I'm gonna be dividing it in two just because the folds, they're gonna look better if these are not the same mesh. Just like the hair, like having all the separate strands make it look a little bit better. Also gives me more control over it.
Get into groovy and make a movie.
And also there's a lot of symmetry going on the whole model. We're gonna get rid of a little bit of that next time as well. Fun background music. Yeah, it actually was. Music wasn't bad at all tonight. I've been struggling still with finding non-copyright music, like non-copyright good music, because there's a lot of non-copyright music, but not all of it's good. Tonight, I think it was. I'm gonna save this link actually. Alright, I think that's gonna be it. Hunt for decent music. Yeah, I know, I have to do that. I have to. Just I haven't had the time. Actually, that's just an excuse. I've been sculpting. I'll do this next weekend. Alright. I think that's gonna be it for tonight. I see there's a couple of new guys who just tuned in, so let me show you something before we go. I showed it before, but let's do it again. I imagine it takes a good amount of time. Well, it shouldn't take that much. Like maybe in an hour, I should be able to find decent music. At least for 1 or 2 sessions, and then it just can reuse or get more. Like, anyway, good stream. Glad you joined. Thank you. Glad you enjoyed. Hopefully, I'll see you in the next one. I don't know if I'll be streaming this Saturday. I think I won't. Like, there's more people tuning in whenever I stream on weekdays than on weekends. So I'll probably switch from streaming on Saturdays to Tuesdays and Thursdays, like we've been doing this week and last week, or 2 weeks ago. Anyway, I'll be streaming more, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. And just let me show you again the... Oh, let's, before that, just render this super quick. So what do you think? This is looking nice, actually. Let me take a screenshot of this, and I'll share it on Patreon and on Discord. Let me save my reference sheet as well. Alright, that's it. Now let's take a screenshot of this. Alright, let me save. And this is the upcoming model. We just finished this one. We'll be releasing in the following days. So where's the other one? Here it is. For those of you who don't know, all our patrons get access to these files, and you can print it, 3D print it, and do whatever you want with it. So make sure you check that out. There's the link on screen, and yep, I'll be posting our progress from tonight's stream on Discord and on Patreon. And other than that, I think we're done, right? Weekdays sound good to me. Lives sad for Black Omen. Saturday is Black Omen stream. Didn't know that, but it's good to know. I think it's awesome. Glad you like it, Mark. Great. Have a good one, guys. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out. It was a blast, as always. Take care. And Jacob, thanks for sharing your those pictures from your from the prints you did. And thanks for test printing the engineer. I don't see that on an FDM printer. Actually, I think it would be better on an FDM printer because it's kind of a big print. Like, let me show you its size real quick. Where it is? I think it's this one. So if you put it with another one of our prints, like the... What would you like to see? The engineer... Where is it? Printable. Wait, what the hell? Oh, it's loading. So there you go. So this is how it would look if you put them together. Like this one's 28 millimeters, the base of the engineer. So this should be like 3, 6, 9, like 10 centimeters wide, and 3, 6, like 7 or 8 tall. All right, that's it. Take care, guys. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Have a good night, you all. Bye. You don't see it? What do you mean? Oh, shit. Sorry. There you go. There it is. So let me do that again for you. So this one's 3. That's 3, 6, 9, like 10 centimeters wide. Or long, actually. Wide, it's like 3, like 5, and tall, it's like 8. All right. Cool. Have a good one, guys. Take care. Bye bye.